Here's the camera.
This is an FTN News special report. We're now going to immediately hand this over to John of Doom. John of Doom with the radar forecast here.
We're still off air.
Oh, I just started.
No, we're not on air. We're on air. We're on air. My apologies. Well, good evening, Jake. Welcome back to our coverage. Let me go farther now.
Yeah, try and face the camera.
Here's the latest. We're using the camera system, aren't we?
Yeah, face it.
Yeah, we are. Okay. So here's where things are standing right now. The eye has moved away from Port Charles and Punta Gorda, and the bad stuff, like the worst part of the system towards the west, is in effect. We have a flash flood warning in effect until 7:15 tonight for areas as far north as Lake Sarasota and far south as Rotonda, Florida. That is practically for the counties of southwestern Charlotte County, Manatee County, and Sarasota County until 7:15.
I want to bring.
There are some western areas too that are getting some impacts. Even outside this main cluster, there's a big band. Okay, the entire radar network has gone down.
Like just now?
Like I'm seeing red everywhere.
Hold on, I wanted to show you this feed. So let's go then to this feed of Cape Coral. This is live, by the way.
Yeah, every see, is it out? No, it's not.
Doesn't appear to be
why
out
is
for me.
Everything is red.
That's on your end, but let's take a look at this Cape Coral. Just, John, I want you to get a look at me. How?
Yeah,
I can't tell. I think the water is definitely higher than it's supposed to be, but I have never seen this place, so I can't tell.
Neither have I, but I can tell.
That is definitely flooding.
I'm actually taking a weather class called Weather, Climate, and You. And last week's lesson was exactly about this. So I have some experience. I believe the feed got killed off there, but based on the last image that we can see, that's not a river. That's a road.
There was a boat there. I remember earlier it was, I think,
the wind might have just taken it out. Again, these are strong winds.
Look at this camera here.
Yeah, we got it back up from what I'm seeing. My video monitor is delayed from what you're seeing, so I'm not seeing this live and in time. But oh wow, yeah, big gusts of wind. That's definitely flooded for sure. I would say
I can tell it's a small canal there, but that is flooded.
Could you bring this up on the green screen really quick? Can you bring this on the green screen? Let me know when we're on the green screen.
Oh, you want me to put this on the green screen?
Put this on the green screen. Put this on the video wall. Nobody should know this is a green screen. Let me know when we're on.
It is on right here. Take a look at this.
Okay, so go. Let me back up a bit and go towards here. You see this? I'm seeing this as well. There's like a little boat towards the left side of your screen. Let me point it out. I wish I had a wand, but it's like towards here, this area, like where I'm pointing at. I'm not sure if it's pointing directly towards it, but that area up there, towards the left side of your screen, that is where we're seeing the worst. Where I'm seeing actually another boat. Yeah, I'm pointing right towards it. So, again, it's like right there. There's another boat. And towards... I'm zooming in. Yeah, that's a boat.
Those palm trees don't even look like palm trees anymore. They look like flags at this point.
They have, especially when you look at the top of it. You see these little points up there? Yeah, they definitely look like flags.
Bet you if you're any house that has an American flag flying out, it had an American
Going
flag
crazy.
flying outside of it
It's
before the storm.
that gift.
Doesn't have one
It's like
anymore.
that gift.
They probably they probably just have half of one.
Half of a town. Okay, let's. Yeah, that river level is. That's not even a river. That's like towards the gate, the bottom half of the gate. Like, let's say 3, 4, 5 inches from the ground up. If you could see that, like, down there, that area. If you know what I'm saying. Let's go back to the radar, if we can. You can see.
Yep.
Yeah, you saw previously. These look like tides you see in the oceans, but it's actually happening inland. That's interesting to say the least. It's very interesting, to say the least.
I also want to say this. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I couldn't. I want to say this. With climate change, conditions like you just saw here, these conditions could become all the more common. And heck, this could maybe if we don't take action, this could probably become the normal water level if we're not careful.
Water has become the normal. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's talk about climate change for a second. The water you've been seeing, I've been telling you about the water, right? That's like 90 degrees. And the thing is, as waters warm up, it's gonna make these things more intense. And more stronger and more catastrophic. Even if landfalls, if you have warmer water, it's gonna strengthen everything. So that's like the effect we're seeing sort of right now in a year of climate extremes, if I were to say so. We had droughts in the UK, heat waves in Europe, and flooding
everywhere. Heat waves everywhere.
So this has been a year where we started to see climate change go home, you know?
Yeah, we've already started to see it mildly, but like...
Imagine what will happen in like 10 years. I hope it won't be bad, but... Yeah, this is what makes me look on the Reddit sub-collapse committees, and they're saying this is, oh, we're gonna end, the world's gonna end, blah, 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 we can't solve it, you know?
We're not gonna end, it's just gonna be very bad.
We're not gonna die. It's gonna be difficult.
If it gets bad enough, we're probably gonna be begging to die.
Laughing.
Okay, yeah, that one didn't.
Yeah, I'm already getting anxiety attack.
Let's pretend that never happened.
It was an important conversation to have because the warm waters, as the waters warm up, we're starting to see your door. Okay. Apologies for that. That rain system is still going on.
Looks like the things in Cape Coral haven't gotten any better.
No.
Obviously not, but look at just there was a major gust just moments ago.
Scratch that actually. Put in 7.
Okay, you can't stress this enough. I would say you gotta get out of there, but there's probably no way to do so.
John, there's there's a lot of things with the radar product we can view on the National Weather Service website. And let's take a look at the 1 hour accumulation. If we could switch that radar feed, it's called
It's gonna be a pain
What?
to do so.
1 hour precipitation accumulation. Can we put that on for a second? And let me know when it's on. This is as of 4:48 p.m. I'm gonna assume we have it on, so let me go towards the right really quick so you can see this little thing right here.
We don't have it
It's-
on yet. Sorry, I was trying to switch us to a different feed. So,
Yeah, but I want to go to the precipitation 1 hour precipitation accumulation. We're in the middle little line. I'm not sure if you can see it, but because you're on national radar, but it shows the
is
amount
it on the
of
standard radar?
Yeah, we're on a standard radar. Yeah, that's a live look at. I just saw a car go by. Where's that at? Where's the video from?
It's on YouTube. The feed is courtesy of Fox News. It is
Where's the city? Where's the city?
pretty sure
Where's the feed
it
from?
just said a live feed of Florida, and I think that it's Clearwater. Clearwater.
Yeah, that's Clearwater, Florida. We just saw a car go by. So the roads aren't that flooded over there.
Are still casting.
Okay. Please just mute your mic when that happens. Okay. Sorry about that. Some issues there, but going on from the feed, what you can see, that roundabout isn't flooded yet. So I say yet. For for control room, if that happens again, mute Jake's mic, please. Thank you. Well, you were unmuted. You were you couldn't hear down stream. Oh, okay. Take the feed to the radar if you can.
Just a look at that.
The BOHP 1 hour precipitation accumulation.
I can't figure out how to get to that. I'm just interacting with the browser source, and I
Go to
can't
the
really.
local radar. Go to the local radar. Go to the St. Petersburg radar. You're on national. You're not going to see it on national. Yes, towards that little spinning arrow. Let me send you how to do it.
Sorry, it's hard to control it as I control the stream at the same time.
It is 6 o'clock. So let's just reset the scene for now. Hurricane Ian has made landfall. It actually made 2 landfalls, by the way. Yeah, let's recap that. As a Category 4 storm near Cayo Costa, and it's one of the strongest hurricanes to make landfall on the west coast of the Florida Peninsula. It's actually tied with Hurricane. I forgot the other hurricane, but
Charlie?
Charlie. Yeah,
I've
Charlie.
been hearing
And
a
that was
lot
back in
about Charlie during
2004.
this
So
coverage.
we're talking 18 years. I was probably barely born when that happened. I was in the NICU when that happened. Catastrophic floods and life-threatening storm surge will continue as
Hold
the
on,
storm advances.
DeSantis is currently holding a press briefing. We're gonna.
Okay, let's go to Governor DeSantis.
Yeah, let's go to. We're gonna get to him in just a moment.
He just finished speaking. So replay that from the top, and that's about 21 minutes worth of footage.
Thanks so much. I'll see you guys.
Has recommended evacuation for low-lying area. We do know that
I can hear we're trying to get to you to DeSantis. We're having an issue there. So John, we'll show you a replay of that.
Like Collier County, Sanibel, Fort Myers Beach. You're also.
Should we? We're gonna take you to DeSantis now. Never mind.
We have like a. Do we have like the 1 hour precipitation accumulation thing?
That is.
A boil water notice is in place for parts of Pasco County, Florida, according to their district, their sheriff's office. The sheriff's office said on Twitter, quote, "The water distribution pressure system this area lost pressure today, and a water main ruptured. While water service was restored, all water for drinking or cooking should be boiled for at least 1 minute as a precaution." So a boil order is now in effect for parts of Pasco County. If I were in Pasco County, I'd just boil my water altogether. So that's going to be for the east side of Columbus Drive, the west side of Rock Royal Drive between Moog Road and Beacon Square Drive. That's pretty much who this water thing is impacting. So if you live on the eastern side of Columbus Drive, the west side of Rock Royal Drive, between Moog Road and Beacon Square Drive, you are being ordered to boil your water for at least 1 minute before cooking. And yeah, and drinking or bathing. I'd say in the entire county you should. That's only for specific parts of the county, but and you disconnected. But
Um,
the viewers can still see me. I'm just frozen. You can't be still for 20 minutes. Take it
That's
to one
a
of the feeds. Take it to one of the feeds.
I was in the middle of switching them. Here we go. This is just this is a footage of Hurricane Ian. This I can't remember. I can't tell what where this is specifically, but it's flooded. It is completely flooded.
It's flooded?
Yep.
Let me look in the feed. Let's see.
Um,
Let me take a look. Wow. That's like a Nest doorbell. Wow. I'm not stunned, but that is surreal.
yeah.
Apologies if you hear any screaming. My sister is on the phone
We can't
with
hear. I
her
can't hear any.
cousin.
Don't worry.
She's loud. But that is just. I think that this speaks louder than that, even without words. You know the saying, images speak louder than words. What we're seeing today is proof of that. Uh, let's
Let's go back to the radar. Is
let's
that what you're gonna say?
let's see what's going on. Just to recap, it's still a Category 4 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour, moving north-northeast at 8 miles per hour.
There's
Pressure 951 millibars. It's 15 miles
something
east
got launched
northeast.
on the camera.
What?
A little tiny object just got pushed.
Wah.
Looks like a tile of some kind.
We have a new update. Yeah, I'm reading the new update. The update, the 6 p.m. update says, and I quote, it's still a Category 4 storm, 130 miles per hour. Movement is north-northeast at 8 miles per hour, 15 miles east-northeast from Punta Gorda, Florida, 951 millibars. Hurricane winds diameter 50 miles. Tropical storm winds diameter 175 miles. 1.3 people are about power. And next advisory is at 8 o'clock. A few words from the governor, what he said just minutes ago. He said that it's going to rank as one of the top 5 hurricanes to ever hit the Florida Peninsula. That's what he was saying moments ago. Why is it launching the weather app?
Hold on, I'm going. You can just keep talking, John. I'm gonna be doing something. I'm gonna try to get a QR code to for the American Red Cross on screen, so viewers can donate if they please.
Okay. Okay. up to Carolinas. As the outer bands start to hit the Carolinas. At least that's what I'm viewing on radar. Yeah, Columbia, South Carolina, that area. That was a B. Yeah, flash flood warning again has extended. The I is now just exiting Cleveland and more towards the about to enter the intersection between Babcock Ranch Drive and Beaumont Drive, which is near 31, State Highway 31. This is the worst case scenario. It's the one we didn't want, but I've expected this. Let's I haven't even had my walk yet. Right. I've been told to stall, so that's what I'm trying to stall here.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up a QR code for to
Yeah,
the
I'm being told
viewers
to stall.
can.
Could you at least zoom in the radar?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Please, thank you. Let's try now and see where the impacts are currently happening. Port Charlotte again now facing the brunt of this. There's another weather thing going on. Up towards the north, you can see near Orlando, they're starting to get some of the outer bands again. But the worst is still in this little circle, like inside a circle. As far north as I'd say Polk City, and as far south as Naples, Florida. But the big thing that is going to cause some impacts is whatever's in the little circle right here. I also want you to pay attention to the eye as well. You can see, I'm seeing signs that it's starting to weaken a bit. It's not as sustained, as not as big, it's not as holding in as much as we saw a couple hours ago when it made landfall. It's starting to weaken a bit and might just as well become a tropical storm, say by tomorrow afternoon. Maybe, I'm not sure. Could be a category 1, but we're starting to see that transition begin from a hurricane to a tropical storm. And while it is still a category 4 storm, it's still packing a punch. A bunch of those like some of the outer bands are still outside of Florida and in those warm 90-degree waters. But the worst of it, let me go. I know you can't see this at home, but I'm gonna put on the what's it called? I forgot what it was called, but I'm here looking at the 1 hour precipitation accumulation, and the bulk of the storm, 6 feet of water, I could see in between this little area just north of Northport, Florida, and it's west as Arcadia, near Southwest Highway 72. And this other street I can't view well. That's the worst of the impacts. That is definitely the worst of the impact we've seen from the past hour. It's in that little red area. To give you a good picture, it's in that little red area in between the yellow and red. The storm relative motion. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. The total precipitation from this storm, it's quite a lot. I'm saying white. I wish I could share my screen so that we could do some sort of thing with it. Do you mind if I could share my screen?
I think that could cause a lot of lag.
Okay, so we do not do that.
Just send me what
But
you
there's
want.
been a lot of rain. There's something I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send you a screenshot, Jake. You're gonna put it on air.
Okay. Okay, yep, I can do that.
And include every single image of this. And put it like behind me on the radar on the video wall. Put it behind me. I need water and I'm eating Mike and Ike's. Is it behind me?
Okay, let me. I'm not sure about the QR code thing. It's not working.
Yeah. Let's mention that. I don't think we can put on a QR code. But if we
I
can
have
type it
one
in.
generated, but the white website now wants me to pay in order for me to download it.
Just screenshot it if there's no watermarks. Go to redcross.org/donate if you want to donate to the
I
American
don't know
Red
if this
Cross.
QR code works. I'm probably gonna need someone to
I'll
test
scan it.
for us.
Put it on screen and I'll put in the Discord thing. Put it in the Discord thing.
Okay.
This moves 20 miles to the west, and you and everyone you know are dead. It works. I have it. I've opened the link. Yeah, it works. Information from that press conference with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, where a top official, Kevin Guthrie, the director of the Florida Department of Emergency Management, or FEMA Florida, has said that Florida is prepared to do rescue efforts as soon as it's safe to do so. It's going to continue throughout much of the state today and tomorrow, and there's going to be a number of adverse effects, according to Governor DeSantis. Guthrie asked that individuals do not take personal boats and self-deploy to do rescues. The folks were told in these areas of the hazards, they were given time to be able to make arrangements and to leave. Some chose not to do that. They would probably be better off doing that. Nevertheless, if people are in harm's way, we're going to do whatever we can to help these folks. The state is planning to do a three-pronged rescue using ground, air, ground, and sea. Is that a what? Oh. Oh. One, yeah, yeah, that's cardboard. Cardboard can go for quite a while without a full on. I don't know. Oh, yeah, what the heck is that? Just minutes ago? Yeah, I can see the box. Can we zoom in on that? Could we take it to the green screen if possible? Yeah, it has. Look at that water level. And let me tell you, in Florida, homeowners are facing a double whammy. Not only their homes will probably get destroyed or could be wood. That looked like wood. You see a nail? Can you go back? Mm. And I'm receiving your delayed feed. Yeah, that looks like a nail. Two nails. Three nails. That might be something that they hung up.
Could be. Camera. No, no, wait. No, that's cardboard. That's definitely cardboard.
Yeah, that has to be.
Looks like probably a package delivered to a nearby house or something.
In
Looks like
this
it's
type
a
of storm?
yeah. Looks like a package that got delivered and then swept away by the floods.
Wow.
It's coming up. It's hitting the. Could be wood. I can't tell, but that's really though. All I know is that that is not supposed to be floating in the middle of a road. I also noticed something. There's
So,
like that large tower
what
there.
tower?
That's where I see a tower there. Well, the camera got nudged there. And as you can see, the camera began to move. Got like pushed by the box there. That's just a way to show you the.
Yeah.
And now you can see there's this giant pole in the way, but you can see now genuinely how fast this water is flowing. It is flowing
Rolling
in.
badly.
It is flowing incredibly fast.
Yeah, it is.
Back to you, John.
Yeah, let's take a look. Can you put that thing I told you about earlier?
Yeah, I'm just having.
Yeah, put that on. It's deep. And I'm not sure how if it's gonna recede at all. It might, but it's gonna take maybe a week or two.
Can only imagine
put
what it
that in.
is.
Yeah. It's sort of getting bad. And we're not going to be out of the woods for a couple days now.
I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the biggest
eye is collapsed.
story we have ever covered here on FTN.
Yes. And it's not going to be and it's going to be overtaken by something else, either weather related or something else. The midterms might be a big event. We didn't cover Roe v. Wade. We didn't cover the other stuff. But getting back to weather, the eye has collapsed. If we could zoom in on the radar
I'm putting up
towards
the
the
thing we
eye.
wanted to see earlier.
Okay, let show that first, then we'll zoom in.
Yeah, the eye appears to be.
Yeah, this is getting more like a tropical storm.
So it's declining quickly.
Yeah, again, as it goes into land, as it doesn't have those sea waters, it's gonna be like that. Let's now that we have it on, let me back up and show you this. You see the bottom here, right? That's how much rain has gone up. The white stuff you see, that's pretty much the ones that are pretty much over. Pretty much like the largest. I have no words for it. High resolution. I'm trying to find the thing. Storm total precipitation. So that anything white that's above 15 inches. And that is near Inglewood. That is South Venice. That's Northport. Venice Gardens. That's the only ones where we've seen that big of an impact. The ones surrounding it. Clay Gertie Road. Nortoris, Venice, that sort of area, that's where you see like 12 inches. Yellow, we're seeing 8 to 10 inches. Like Sarasota is at 8 inches. And anywhere above that. Tampa, remember Tampa? That was supposed to be where this storm was supposed to make landfall. It's only getting about 5 to 4 inches, 5 to 2 inches, 2 to 5 inches, which really tells you a lot about this storm's intensity and how quick things can change in just a couple of hours, maybe a day or so. Go back to the radar, please. Okay, let's zoom in on the eye because there's a lot to go over. Do you see this used to be the eye. It still sort of is the eye.
You just see it disappearing.
It's gone. It's starting to shrink. This is becoming. It has made that transition to a tropical storm. It's making that transition right now.
Don't know. Tropical storm. It is still a hurricane.
Yeah, it's still going to be a hurricane until we get an advisory from the National Hurricane Center. But that eye, you see that rotation. We play back the radar for you, and you see how this eye started to disappear, started to weaken. As it goes inland, it's not facing those warmer temperatures anymore from the ocean. We told you about that was influencing how strong this storm has become. Now, as that storm hits the areas and gotten weaker, you're starting to see the eye collapse. And it's starting to take shape of a more like a tropical storm. You get me on this? So it's collapsed, sort of. We still have some eye rotation, sort of. Like, if you can even call this an eye. Yeah, you can't really call this an eye anymore. Not much areas that are impacted, but what used to be the eye, that's now with rain. The eye has collapsed. Um, How much longer are we gonna do this? Is Parker Jackson even gonna be on tonight? That's usually a Friday show. The timing was horrible, and there's a lot of stuff in Noosa, but we're talking about real life, not Noosa, for now. Um, Going back. Um, there's not really much to say. Now you see some eye going on. Now there's an eye. And I'm using the Miami feed. Now there's an eye. So I apologize for not saying there's an eye. But oh, okay, now I know why. Because I'm using the Tampa Bay feed, and that only goes so far, so the eye disappeared. The eye is still there. It's just moved south. About from Highway 31 near
Damage
Arcadia.
numbers for the hurricane could exceed four
Katrina?
$45 billion. Or many businesses have closed.
That's gonna be bad. Things I do for FTN. I haven't even submitted my payment thing for my college due tomorrow.
Then you should probably get to that.
I will. I mean, I'm submitting that opt-out form. So after we're done here, I'm gonna finish up that thing once and for
Yeah,
all.
we're probably gonna end at around 7.
At around 7. We're at 6:37. I'm central, so that's about 5:37. My time.
So
We could end it here too, but catastrophic storm surge inundation of 12 to 18 feet above ground level with destructive winds is ongoing among the southwest Florida coastline from Inglewood, Bonita Beach, to Bonita Beach, including Charlotte Harbor. Catastrophic wind damage is occurring among the southwestern coast of Florida and areas near the eye wall of Ian. Hurricane force winds, especially in gusts, are expected to spread inland to central Florida near the core of Ian through early Thursday. Hurricane conditions are expected along the east central Florida coast overnight to early Thursday. This is not going to end tonight. It might not even end tomorrow. So that I'm reading the latest from the Hurricane Center at their 5 p.m. advisory. But it's bad. It really is bad. And all I can do from this area is just look on. Um, let's. I don't know what else to say because I. 953 millibars, or about 28.14 inches, was reported by the University of Florida Coastal Monitoring System Program Wind Tower near the center of Ian's Eye and NOAA Seaman Station at Venice Beach measured sustained winds of 77 miles per hour with a gust of 104 miles per hour in the northern eye wall within the last hour. So it's still going strong. And we might have another hurricane. We're actually not gonna have another hurricane. Sort of. There's Tropical Depression 11, but that's forecast to be well away from the U.S. and get depressed. There's a heat wave in California. That heat wave is supposed to end today. As temperatures gradually go down as a result. I apologize for not hearing anything. I just don't know what to say. I think we should just end it here for now. Because I don't have any words. I really don't. I don't know what else to say. We've done what we could. Yeah, as I was saying, I was quite silent while you were gone. I don't know what else to say at this point. And we've done what we could. I think we should just end the stream here. Yeah, let's quit while we're ahead. Sort of. But we've done what we could. I mean, the website is on radar.weather.gov. If you want to go there and see it for yourself. If you want to help, then go to the link above my head. TM for QR code.
Live look at Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, still some winds, but luckily the city was spared.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. We're gonna
Let's just end the coverage here. Thank you so much for joining us.
keep the radar on for a bit. You can go. Bye. This has been an FTN News special report. I'm Great Jakers 113. Good night. Be sure if you are in the area to stay updated on the latest news about this hurricane. From all of us at FTN. Good night. We will see you later tonight with Parker Jackson Live, with more coverage on this and all the latest headlines in Noosa.